Hi everybody, my name is Elizabeth. Welcome back to my channel. I don't have anything exciting for you guys today, except maybe I don't know, maybe it is exciting, but not in the right way. I broke my leg a few weeks ago. It was my fault. It was snowy and icy, and I was trying to take a shortcut through some grass, and I slipped and I broke my leg. I broke it pretty good. I broke both bones in my shin, and yeah, it hurt. I was taken to the hospital and spent 2 nights in the hospital. They did surgery on my leg the day after I broke it, and then I was discharged the following day. I'm doing well. I have not been experiencing as much pain as I would expect with, how bad the break was, but I chalk that up to the fact that I had a lot of people praying for me. So I I've had to take some pain medication, but not, I'm allowed to take the pain medication every 6 hours, and I've been taking it maybe twice a day if I felt I needed it. Um, and so it's been going really well. I had my follow-up appointment today, and he took the staples out, and because I had several incisions in my leg because from the surgery, and he gave me permission to start putting 50% weight on my leg. And so the physical therapist will be coming tomorrow. He's already been once, but until I could put weight on it, there wasn't a whole lot he could do other than some ankle movement exercises. And so he'll be coming tomorrow to help me, start working on putting a little more weight on it and things like that. I do want to show you the x-rays that I had taken today after the surgery, or 2 weeks after the surgery, so you can kind of get an idea of what was done. I'm not going to show you any pictures of my actual messed up leg because, well, I don't have that much self-esteem where I can show you my incisions, and you might not want to see my incisions. So I'll show you the x-rays, and then we'll talk a little bit about what is going to I have planned coming for the channel, because obviously I can't record new stuff for a little while. So let's start off and let me show you these x-rays first. Okay, so here is an x-ray of my left leg. So you can kind of see, this was just taken today. There is still the break in the fibula. I think that's the smaller one. Then you can see there's kind of still a little bit of a break there in the tibia. I did, the surgeon did say that everything looked really good, despite the fact that you can still see breaks. Of course, it's only been 2 weeks, so it hasn't healed yet. He said it was going to take several weeks for this kind of break to heal. But what you see there running the length of my tibia is a titanium rod that is in the middle of my bone. And and it's held in place by, I think, 4 screws. You can only see 3 there. But so what they did is they actually made an incision in my knee and above my kneecap, and then they had to insert the rod down behind my kneecap and through my bone. And thank goodness I was unconscious for that, and thank God that he has been protecting me from the worst of the pain, because the surgeon did tell my parents, I was still out of it after surgery, but he talked to my parents, and he said it's probably going to be a very painful recovery for the next couple weeks. And I've been fine. I've had to take pain medication a couple times. I've been very careful about putting weight on it and keeping it elevated. As you can see, I have my leg elevated right now on some pillows. But yeah, I've been truly blessed. So that's the first x-ray. All right. And here's the second x-ray. You can see there are some screws actually at the top as well, holding it in place. And then you can see a bit of the break a bit better. And then you can kind of see that there are 4 screws there at the bottom holding it in place. Yeah, that's what my leg looks like right now. I can't even. It was worse, I tell you. I saw the x-ray when I first, the first x-ray they took after I actually got to the hospital. And the bones were hang on, let me show you. The bones were kind of like this. like both of them were broken and they were like sort of offset. Yeah, it was bad. It was bad. And I the fact that I have not been screaming in pain is all up to my God, because he has been protecting me. So yeah, you can see the screws a bit clearer there, that there are 4 of them. And that's a side view. And then the rod in my leg and the brake. Again, when I talked to the surgeon today and he was showing me these, I said, you know, that, like, that's okay to you? He gave me permission to start putting 50% weight on it. And he said, yes, that's absolutely what I would expect to see. And that titanium rod is going to support you for putting 50% weight on. So hopefully in another 2 weeks, I'll be able to put full weight on it. Yeah. And last but not least, you can kind of see a bit of the brake there, but then just a closer view of the screws. Yep, and all the way up my leg. So yeah, I now have metal in my leg for the rest of my life. And I think that makes me like the bionic woman, right? I feel like that's what that means. So yeah. Okay, so as far as the channel goes, I do have a couple videos that I had already filmed prior to this injury that I have not released yet. I think 1, 2, four, I think. I might be able to stretch it to 5. We'll see. And I don't know when I'm going to be able to start filming again, when I'll be able to get around enough that I can start getting out and filming again. So, I appreciate your patience. I hope you guys enjoy the videos I do have coming. And that's why I just also decided to insert this one in, because, you want to know, like, if I do have to stop, for a couple weeks releasing videos, I want you to know why. And, this is part of my life. And that's kind of what I'm sharing with you guys. My mom, I should say, you guys know that I'm single, and I live alone. My mom has been here for 2 weeks because I was not allowed to put weight on it, or what they said was any weight that you put on your foot should not be enough to crack an egg. So I took that as don't put any weight on your foot. So I basically, I will rest it on the ground as I'm using my walker just to kind of give it a rest, but I won't put any weight on it. But anyway, my mom has been here. She's amazing. And she's been helping me with everything and, meals and all that kind of stuff. And I've been getting around pretty well with my walker. Just within my house here. But it does get tiring, if I'm standing on one leg at the sink, trying to brush my teeth and wash my face and stuff, that leg gets very, very tired. And so, I do have a wheelchair here too. So sometimes I'll be like, Mom, I need the wheelchair to just help me get back to the couch because I'm so tired from standing on this leg. So she's been amazing. And I'm just very grateful to her. Now that I am able to start putting 50% weight on it, my mom is going to go home because she, does have responsibilities and stuff in Illinois. So she and my dad will be, my dad has not been here this whole time. He's had stuff to do. To keep their lives running in Illinois, but he came and helped me, helped me and my mom as we went to the appointment, and all 3 of us went to the doctor's appointment, and then the 2 of them will be leaving in about 3 days to go back to Illinois, and then they'll come back in 2 weeks for my next follow-up appointment, at which point hopefully I'll be able to start putting full weight on it. But it's hard for me, I can't drive while I'm on the pain medication. And even though I don't take it super frequently, I take it often enough that, I just don't drive. And it's hard, of course I wasn't going to drive when I couldn't put any weight on it, because how do I get in and out of the car without putting any weight on it, and driving and yeah. So, it's just going to be, complicated, even though he said technically I could drive right now. It's just going to be too hard to get in and out of the car if I'm by myself and trying to get the walker. And so I'll pretty much be here in my house, in my condo for the next 2 weeks. I do have people from church that have offered to bring me meals for the next week. And then my work has very kindly gifted me a DoorDash gift card. And And some family members have gifted me some, given me some gift cards to help out with food and stuff when I can't leave. My best friend is, helping out in all kinds of ways. So yeah, I'm well taken care of, and it's just gonna, be a few weeks here before I can be up and around and, driving to work. I'm lucky that I can work from home, but, driving to work and, filming, more fun stuff for you guys to see, and, going back to church, all this kind of stuff that, is part of my life is just gonna have to kind of be put aside just for a little bit while my leg heals. So, anyway, I'm sorry that I won't be able to record new content for you guys. But I'm doing fine, and I'm doing better than fine. I'm doing really good. And I will be up and around in no time. So anyway, I feel weird saying like and subscribe right now. If you like this video, if you liked seeing shots of my x-rays, then like and subscribe. No. I hope you guys found this informative and just got to see a little bit more about what's going on in my life. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.